everyone. It's Killshot 99 Gaming. This is Plated Live Pet Battle Pro Tour. We are at Scorpion Sands. This is our 7th event of 2025, and we've had some amazing battles go right down to the wire. We got a great group in store for you guys tonight, and I see the super chats already. We got Kel, 75 months as a member. Let's go, y'all. We got Valar in the house. Hello, 999 Army. Kills great mods. Channel members, sponsors, PDL, Valar, hyping it up with the fish fight, fish strike, castle strike. That takes a lot of time. You know what? It takes a lot of time to type all that out. I'm going to give you a 999 circle, so thank you so much. Appreciate that. Look at Busy B. Busy B says, I got 64 months in the house. It is pet battle time, baby. All right, I'm going to show you guys something really, really cool because we're going to unveil the curtain, and you can see, take a look at just 2025 alone. We've been doing this for 2.5 years. Julia took Fire Lake. Then Lexicon went in and got Burning Steps. Valar got Lava Mountain. Lexicon came right back with Salmon Springs. Craven Light, first win ever. Firefly Forest. Then Valar came back and got Piranha Pond. Who is going to take the Scorpion Sands tonight? We're in the middle of the summer. So somebody needs to stake their claim to a championship. We're only doing one event tonight. What we have been doing some of these Saturday night events, we've been following up with the Kills game, and we've had some really good tournaments, but we're up to like 8 champions on that already. So we've got, we're just doing one event tonight. We will have some good stuff for you guys tomorrow, all during the day. We'll have some fishing, we'll have some Kills game. And you guys know you got like another week to get up on that leaderboard. So without further ado, let's take a look at the Pet Battle money list. Look at this money list. All-time leaders. Valar, 570,000 dead dimes just this year. Moved into first place. But you go over to the all-time money list. Look at that, Busy. 2,385,000 dead dimes. Julia right behind her. And Valar trying to get on the money list tonight. If Valar wins anything in the money tonight, she'll be in the 2 million club. Look at Justice. Justice has not been here for a little while, but still 1.5 million. We need to get Justice back in these pet battles. I mean, 1.5 million. He had a hot streak working for about a year. So you can see we got a couple people close to the million club. Craven just out of reach. Shaman just out of reach. Both of those have a shot to get into the million club tonight. All right. Let's take a look at the brackets and see who is going to be throwing down. We got our number 1 player, Valar, with a bye. We got our number 2 player, Julia, with a bye. Go down to the bottom right. Our number 3 player, Lexicon, matched up against Nightshade. We got Dimes at number 4, going to be battling the all-time money leader. Dimes like, I'm ranked number 4, and I got to face Busy. Yeah, Busy has not made her way up the rankings yet. So, and I think these two might have played each other last week, too. So, it's where the standings are. Then we got Pope and the Shaman. We got Kel and the Cardinal. We got Craven Light and Cat. And we got a family affair. Is that Trigger and Flyrod throwing down? Yes, it is. I don't know if Trigger and Flyrod have ever had a matchup. So, if somebody in your faction is not in chat right now and they're scheduled, message them. I have not seen the Pope yet. We need to make sure these players that are RSVPing, we got to have them in chat so it doesn't slow down the tournament once we get our mojo. So if you're in Team Arc, light him up. All right, everybody, let's go. Our first match of the night is Trigger and Flyrod. Trigger and Fly, give me those 999s. All right. Trigger is barely higher rated than Flyrod. She's number 8, he's number 9. So that means Flyrod does have to pick his pet first. They're both going with Larson. All right, Larson versus Larson. And I don't know about y'all, but I'm ready to get this match going. Here we go. 20-second timer starts right now. Always good when we have these family battles. Timer is up. 1, 2, 3. Post those moves. Let's see who's going to get the best move coming out of the gates. We got Fly Rod going with that kick. We got Trigger going with the bite. Neither player blocking the other player. Fly Rod, kick to the head. Trigger, 25% defense of the head. We got Trigger, bite to the neck. Fly Rod, no defense of the bite. And no block. Trigger, getting the early win, 1-0. Neither player using a buff. All right, let's go to round number 2. 20-second timer starts right now. Timer is up. 1, 2, 3. Post your move. All right, we got Fly Rod with a claw to the ankle. Trigger, 25% defense of the ankle. Trigger going with a punch to the belly. Fly Rod, 50% defense of the belly. Fly Rod getting the win and tying it up 1-1. All right, we got a tiebreaker. Neither one of them wanted to use their specials right now. Round number 3, 20-second timer starts right now. Timer is up. 1, 2, 3. Post your move. Oh, Trigger breaking out the paste. Trigger kick to the head. Fly Rod. Not blocked, not defended. Fly Rod with a bite to the neck. Not blocked, not defended, but Trigger has the pet paste. Trigger gets the win via pet paste. Congratulations, Trigger. Do we have Fly Rod down for a rebuy? All right, of course he is. Fly Rod's like, I ain't going out like that. Fly Rod is down for rebuy. We'll see him shortly. All right, how about match number 2? Do we have Craven? Do we have Cat? Craven versus Cat. Craven is the higher rated player. Give me 999s. All right. Craven versus Cat. Cat, you have to pick your pet first. Cat going with Crevice. Craven, which pet are you going with? Craven says break out the temper. No pet advantage either way. 20-second timer starts right now. Timer is up. 1, 2, 3. Post your moves. All right, we got Cat going punch to the belly. Craven, no block, no defense. Craven Light, claw to the ankle. Cat, no block, no defense of the ankle. Craven Light plays paste. Craven Light gets the win. Round number 1, advantage 1-0. Let's go to round number 2. 20-second timer starts right now. Timer is up. 1, 2, 3. Post your moves. All right, we got both players with the same attack. Craven stealing the buff, but it's not there. Neither player blocking that attack. And both players defending 50% of that attack. So it was a bite to the neck. So it is a tie, and Craven waste a buff steal. All right, let's go to round number 3. 20-second timer starts right now. The odds of 2 people typing the exact same 5 numbers are like 1 in a million. Timer's up. 1, 2, 3. Post your move. All right, we got Craven going with a punch to the belly. Cat going with a kick to the head. Punch to the belly by Craven. It is blocked by Cat. Kick to the head. It is not blocked. Cat plays the paste. Craven plays the juice. Cat gets the block. Cat gets the win. Craven is now out of buffs. Cat uses the paste. It is 1-1. Advantage Cat. Tiebreaker. 20-second timer starts right now. Cat with a huge advantage. Craven's going to have to find a way to get a block or a high defense. Timer's up. 1, 2, 3. Post your move. Cat with the juice. Craven with nothing. Cat bite to the neck. Craven, 25%. Craven. Claw to the ankle. Cat, 50%. Cat with the win with a better block and the pet juice. We have Craven down for rebuy, starting out in the wrong bracket. Not what he wanted to start, but Craven's been known to get on a hot streak before. We got Craven down for a rebuy. Remember, this is double elimination in round number 1. All right, do we have the Cardinal? We have the Cardinal, and do we have Kel? There's the Cardinal. All right, let's do it. Cardinal is the higher rated player. He's ranked number 6. That means, Kel, you got to pick your pet first. Kel going with Sprout. All right, Cardinal. What's your pet? Cardinal going with Sprout as well. All right, good luck to both players. 20-second timer starts right now. Timer is up. 1, 2, 3. Post your moves. All right, we got Kel with a kick to the head. Cardinal with the block. Cardinal with a claw to the ankle. Kel with a block. But they both blocked, which means the Cardinal plays pet paste, and the Cardinal gets the win. Nice use of a buff right there. Had he not played the pet paste, he wouldn't have gotten the win. So good start. Let's go to round number 2. 20-second timer starts right now. Timer is up. 1, 2, 3. Post your move. Oh, look at the Cardinal stealing that buff. Epic. We got Cardinal stealing the buff, so it's going to come down to the better attack. We got Kel with a claw to the ankle. Cardinal does not block it, but he defends 25%. We got Cardinal with a bite to the neck. Kel doesn't block, and Kel does not defend. Cardinal gets the win because he stole the buff and got 25%. What a epic play. He played that about as perfectly as you can play it. Played the paste when he needed, stole the buff that he needed, and for that, he gets the clean sweep win. Do we have Kel down for a rebuy? Of course she does. Kel ain't out of it. All right, Shaman and the Pope. Do we have Shaman and the Pope? Give me triple nines. All right, we're going to give, we haven't seen the Pope, so we're going to give Shaman the win. And we'll put Pope over here in the consolation bracket. If he shows up for the end of the round, he can rebuy. All right, Busy and Dimes. Busy and Dimes, give me triple nines. Had a nice ring to it, doesn't it? All right, Dimes is the higher rated player, so Busy. You pick your pet first. See what Busy does. Playing Larson. Knowing Dimes has every pet on the board. Going with Splash. Splash does have a pet advantage over Larson. All right, 20-second timer starts right now. Timer is up. 1, 2, 3. Post your move. All right, we got Dimes trying to double it up. She got the pet advantage and using the juice. So Dimes with a punch to the belly. Busy. Does not block the punch, but she defends 50%. Busy with a kick to the neck. What? Did you really do a kick to the neck? Deadly Dimes with the win. Because Busy tried the old neck kick. One to 0. Did someone kidnap Busy, who's the all-time money leader, and replace her with Amanda? Because I got to wonder. I got to wonder about the neck kick. All right, round number 2. 20-second timer starts right now. Timer is up. 1, 2, 3. Post your move. Oh, Dimes stealing that buff. She saw the pet pace coming. Dimes with a kick to the head. Not blocked. Busy does defend 50%. Busy, on the other hand, with a claw to the ankle. Dimes doesn't block it, but she defends 50%. So, because Dimes used the buff steal, we actually got a tie, which strongly favors Dimes with Busy using the paste. It's still 1 to 0. Let's go to round 3. 20-second timer starts right now. Timer is up. 1, 2, 3. Post your moves. We got, oh, it's vice versa. Busy stealing, but Deadly Dimes with the block. Deadly Dimes with the win. Even though Busy stole the buff, Dimes got the block, and Dimes gets the win. All right. Busy just getting her feet wet. Busy says, I'll see you again. I'm going to rebuy. We got some epic action early on. We got some great players already in the consolation bracket. So these matches are going to heat up. All right, do I have Lexicon and Nightshade? Do we have Nightshade? Trigger, let me know if we have Aiden. All right. We're going to put Aiden over here just in case. And we're going to move Lexicon forward. So we got our top 4. All there. All right. Time for some elimination. Busy and Pope. Give me triple nines. All right, we're going to put Pope out of the tournament in 14th place. All right, Kel and Nightshade. Give me triple nines. Kel and Nightshade. All right. We're going to end Nightshade's night at number 13. All right. Busy and Fly Rod, give me triple nines. The winner will advance. The loser is out. Fly Rod is the higher rated player, so Busy, pick your pet. Busy going Larson and Fly Rod. Pick your pet. Going with chime. Fly rod going to mix it up a little bit. All right. No pet advantage either way. Players, 20-second timer starts now. Timer is up. 1, 2, 3. Post your moves. Busy buffing early. Neither player with a block. Fly rod with a claw to the ankle. 50% defended. Busy with a claw to the neck. (25% defended). Lower attack. Claw to the neck is a 3-point attack. So even though she had a less attack, she did defend more, and she played the pet paste. Busy Bee with a first round win. Round number 2. 20-second timer starts right now. Timer is up. 1, 2, 3. Post your move. All right, we got Fly Rod with the pace. Busy with the juice. Fly Rod, punch to the belly. 50% defend. Over on the other side, Busy with a bite to the neck. Fly Rod, 50% defend. Fly Rod has the better buff, and they both defended 50%. Advantage Fly Rod. Fly Rod using his paste. Busy using the juice. It is tied 1-1. Tiebreaker, round 3. 20-second timer starts right now. Timer is up. 1, 2, 3. Post your move. Oh, Fly Rod was going to steal the buff. Busy said, I'm not going to play a buff. Busy with a punch to the belly. Fly Rod does not block it, does not defend it. Over on the other side, Fly Rod with a bite to the neck. Busy does not block it, does not defend it. It's a tie. Fly Rod burning his buff steal. Let's go to new tiebreaker. Next player that wins advances. 20-second timer starts right now. Timer is up. 1, 2, 3. Post your moves. Fly Rod punch to the belly. Busy kick to the head. Fly Rod with the block. Fly Rod with the win. The block and the win by the champ. Busy, got to get rid of that rust. Fly rod, moving on. You'll get there. Busy with a 12th place finish. All right, we got Kellen Craven. The winner will face the Shaman. All right, Kellen Craven, give me 999s. The winner will get Sheila. The loser is out. Craven coming in ranked number 7. He is the higher rated player. So, Kel, you got to pick your pet first. Kel going with Sprout. Craven going with Temper. All right, 20-second timer starts right now. Timer is up. 1, 2, 3. Push your move. Both bringing out the paste early on. Neither player with a block. Craven bite to the net. Kel kick to the head. Kel blocks 50%. Craven blocks 25%. Kel, better defense, gets the win. 50% defense versus a 25% defense. Both were going after it there. Tough hole to dig in when you lose your pet pace, but we'll see if Craven can do it. Advantage Kel, 1-0. 20-second timer starts right now. Timer is up. 1, 2, 3. Push your moves. Kel going with the juice. Craven choosing not to steal. Both players with a bite to the neck. Neither player with a block. Both players block, defend 25%. And Kel had the juice. So Kel gets the win. Craven chose not to play a buff this round. And it came back to haunt him. Congratulations, Kel. Craven Light finishing with a 11th place finish tonight. All right, we got 2 more matches to get us into the top 8. They will be Fly Rod and Cat, Kel and Shaman. The other matches are already set up. We'll have Valar and Trigger. We'll have the Cardinal and Lexicon. All right, the lower rated pair is Kel and Shaman. The winner will face Dimes. Kel and Shaman, give me triple nines. Kel is the higher rated player. All right, Shaman. That means you got to pick your pet first. Kel, she's playing socks. That means you got to pick your pet first. Nicely done, Shaman. Little switcheroo there. Kel said, I'm going to play Sprout. All right, Shaman. What's going to be your pet? Shiver. Look at that. Socks actually gave her a pet advantage. So Shaman will get the pet advantage in round number 1. 20-second timer starts right now. Well played. Timer is up. 1, 2, 3. Post your move. Kel with the pace. Shaman choosing not to play a buff. Shaman with the block. Kel with a 50% defense. So that means Shaman, because of the pet advantage, gets the win. Kel would have gotten a tie. Even though Shaman blocked, Kel could have gotten a tie with the 50% defense and the paste. But Kel burns the paste, and Shaman with that 1-point pet advantage wins by a point. Wow. That's crazy. 1-0. Let's go to round number 2. 20-second timer starts now. Timer is up. 1, 2, 3. Push your move. Oh, look at Kel stealing the buff. No pet juice for you, Shaman. And Kel with the block, and the steal, and the win. All right. Kel tying this thing up. It is 1-1. Tiebreaker. 20-second timer starts right now. Timer is up. 1, 2, 3. Push your move. Shaman stealing the buff. Kel with the block. And it doesn't matter because Kel got the block even though Shaman got the steal. Kel coming back strong and getting the win. Back-to-back blocks. Congratulations. It was a good match. It had a lot of good stuff in it. Shaman, you played it pretty well. Almost flawless. But a couple of blocks will do it every time. But good to see Shaman back in the swing of things, getting her rhythm back. Shaman checking out with a 10th place finish. Kel moving on to face dimes. All right, the final first round elimination. We got Fly Rod. We got Cat. Give me triple nines. Fly Rod and Cat. Fly Rod is the higher rated player. All right, Fly Rod's higher rated. That means Cat is going to be picking her pet first. Cat bringing out Crevice. Fly Rod is going with Larson. No pet advantage either way. Good luck to both players. 20-second timer starts right now. I'm glad you had fun, Sheila. Nothing better than pet battles on a Saturday night. Still one of my favorite tournaments. Timer is up. 1, 2, 3. Post your moves. We got Cat bringing out the paste early and getting the block on Fly Rod. How about that? Dropping the paste and getting the block. Cat getting the early win. 1-0. All right, Fly Rod's back's against the wall. It's got to come back strong. 20-second timer starts right now. Timer is up. 1, 2, 3. Push your move. Oh, Cat trying to steal the buff. Fly Rod said, that's fine. You can steal my pet juice because I'm going to block that punch you're throwing. But Cat says, that's fine because I'm going to block the kick that you're kicking. Both players with a block. Cat burns the buff steal. Fly Rod uses the juice. Double blocks. It's still 1 Cat, 0 Fly Rod. Let's go to round number 3, 20-second timer. Timer's up. 1, 2, 3. Post your move. Can Cat get the win or will Fly Rod come back and tie it up? Cat with the juice. Fly Rod with the paste. Fly Rod with the block. Fly Rod with the block and the win. All right, it just got interesting. Cat out of buffs. Fly Rod, 1 buff remaining. It is tied 1-0. Slight advantage to Fly Rod, but we've seen blocks. We've seen things happen. This is the tiebreaker. Good luck, both players. 20-second timer starts now. Timer is up. 1, 2, 3. Post your moves and good luck. Somebody's moving on to the final 8. Neither player using a buff. Cat with a kick to the head. Fly Rod. 50% defense. Fly Rod. Bite to the neck. Cat 20. No defense. Cat no defense on it. Fly Rod with the win because of the defense. 25% to 0. Congratulations, Fly Rod. Came back strong to get the win. Did not use that buff at the end. It scared me a little bit, but he didn't need it. Because of the 50% defend. We got our final 8 is all set up, and it is going to be a classic. I mean, we've got some really, really good matchups here. I don't even know which one I'm looking forward to the most. Cat with a number 9 finish. All right, look at these matchups. We've got Valar and Trigger, Julian Fly Rod, Cardinal and Lexicon, and Kel and Dimes. All right. Well, we're going to start out with the number 4 rated player. Deadly Dimes and Kel, give me triple 9s. Winner goes to the final 4. Loser goes home. All right, Kel, you are the underdog. You have to pick your pet first. Kel going with Sprout. Dimes with Shiver. Has the pet advantage. 20-second timer starts right now. Timer is up. 1, 2, 3. Push your move. Kel playing the pace. Dimes playing the juice. Both going with a bite to the neck. Neither player with a block. Dimes 50% defense of the neck. Kel no defense of the neck. So Dimes with a pet juice, the pet advantage, and a 50% defense does get the win. And Kel burning the pet pace. That's a tough one. Advantage Dimes 1-0. Round 2. 20-second timer starts right now. Timer's up. 1, 2, 3. Push your move. Both going with the buff steal. Both get their attacks off. Kel with a punch to the belly. Dimes does not block, but does defend 25%. Dimes with a bite to the neck. Kel does not block and does not defend the neck. Deadly Dimes with the clean sweep. And moving on to the final 4. Meanwhile, Kel with an 8th place finish. That actually moves her up the rankings. She came in ranked number 11th and with an 8th place finish. All right. Another elimination match, and this is for a chance to go to the final 4. Do we have Lexicon and the Cardinal? Give me triple nines. This is the number 3 and number 6 rated players. Lexicon is the higher rated player. So Cardinal, you're going to have to pick your pet first. Cardinal going with Sprout. And Lexicon. Going with Crevice. No pet advantage either way. Good luck, both players. 20-second timer starts right now. Jet faction mates doing battle here. Timer is up. 1, 2, 3. Push your moves. We got the Cardinal breaking out the paste. Both players with a claw to the ankle. Neither player blocks. Neither player defends the ankle. Cardinal gets the paste. Cardinal gets the win. Burns his pet paste, but he's up 1-0. 1 win away from the final 4. Can Lexicon come back? 20-second timer starts right now. Timer is up. 1, 2, 3. Push your move. Cardinal stealing the pace. That's a bold move. Both players with a kick to the head. Neither player with a block. But Lexicon with a 25% defense of the head. Cardinal not blocking and not defending the headshot. So even though he made a brilliant move to steal that paste, Lexicon still managed to get the defend. We are tied at 1-1. Both have burnt their paste. So, tiebreaker, 20-second timer starts right now. Timer's up. 1, 2, 3. Post your moves, and good luck to both players. Cardinal playing the pet juice. Lexicon, no buff. We've got Cardinal with a bite to the neck. Not blocked, not defended. Lexicon, punch to the belly. Not blocked, not defended, but Cardinal plays the juice. Cardinal gets the win via pet juice. Congratulations to the Cardinal. Lexicon finishing in 7th place. Cardinal awaiting that Final Four matchup. All right. We got the number 2 player and the number 9 player, Julia and Flyrod. Give me triple nines. The winner is advancing and the loser is finishing in 6th place. Julia is the higher rated player, means Flyrod, you must pick your pet first. Julia and Villar have had a lot of time to study their opponents. Larson and Julia playing Splash, which means she has a first turn pet advantage, equivalent to a pet juice. All right, 20-second timer starts right now. Timer is up. 1, 2, 3. Post your move. Got Julie going with the pet juice. She's trying to double up that advantage. Punch to the belly. Fly rod. 25% defense. We've got Fly rod with a kick to the head. Julia, no block, no defense. It's a good thing she played that pet juice. Otherwise, it would have been a tie. But remember, she had the pet advantage, which gives her a 1. She also has the pet juice. Fly rod blocking 25%. Smart play by Julia, stacking those buffs. All right, it is 1-0. Round 2, 20-second timer starts right now. Timer is up. 1, 2, 3. Post your move. We got Fly Rod playing the juice, Julia playing the paste. Both players with a claw to the ankle. Julia blocks 50% of the ankle, Fly Rod 25%. Julia, the assassin, gets the win with a clean sweep against the champ. Buffing it up and also getting good defense. Fly Rod with a 6th place finish. Still moving up the standings. He came in ranked number 9, and he gets a 6th place finish. Not bad. Been in the money in the rankings a lot lately. All right, we got one more. Now, without further ado, we got the number 1 rated player in Villar. Not only is she the number 1 rated player, coming in with 34 points and 570,000. She's going to be in the 2 million club. And if you look at the map, she's been one of the hottest players this season. She's won 2 championships in the last 3 months. But Trigger is hungry. Trigger is really hungry. Trigger has never won a pet battle championship. That's crazy. Trigger, I could have sworn you won a championship. You've won Death Drop, but never pet battle. Is this your night? All right, Trigger and Villar, give me 999s. All right, Trigger, pick your pet first. All right, Villar, pick your pet. All right, Villar going with Splash. Now, I'm going to need both players to refresh because Villar, it took you about 15 seconds. All right? Villar does have a pet advantage. So on the count of 3, I'm going to ask you to type 999, okay? 1, 2, 3. All right, we're going to try again. Villar, you got about 10 seconds of lag, okay? So let me know after you refresh the screen. All right, on the count of 3, Villar and Trigger, I want you to type 999. 1, 2, 3. All right, we are good. Good luck, ladies. 20-second timer starts right now. Timer's up. 1, 2, 3. Post your moves. All right, neither player using a buff. Villar does have a pet advantage. Trigger punch to the belly. Villar blocks the punch. Villar with a claw to the ankle. Trigger does not block the claw. Advantage Villar, round number 1, getting the block, getting the win. Round number 2, 20-second timer starts right now. Timer is up. 1, 2, 3. Push your move. All right, Villar trying to steal a buff, but there was no buff. Neither player blocks. Trigger going with a bite to the neck. Villar with a kick to the head. Trigger does not defend any of it. Over on the other side, Trigger bite to the neck. Villar does not block, does not defend any of it. It is a tie. So Villar burns a buff steal, and it is still 1-0, Villar. Round number 3, 20-second timer. Timer is up. 1, 2, 3. Push your move. Trigger stealing Villar's pet juice. Good use of a buff steal. Both players blocking the other player. Villar punch to the belly. Trigger blocks the punch. Trigger kick to the head. It is blocked. Trigger burning the pet steal. Or buff steal, sorry. Pet juice off the table. We tie again. It is still Villar 1-0. Twenty-second timer starts right now. Timer is up. 1, 2, 3. Push your move. Both players breaking out the pace. They waited for the buff steal to go. Neither player with a block. Villar kick to the head. Trigger defends 25%. Trigger claw to the ankle. Villar does not defend. Trigger gets the win because she got a 25% defense and they both used the paste. Things just got interesting. It is tied. Villar out of buffs. And we have a tiebreaker. Good luck. This is for a trip to the Final Four. 20-second timer starts now. They are getting their money's worth in this game. Longest game of the night. Timer is up. 1, 2, 3. Post your move. Trigger has a buff. Villar doesn't. Villar gets the block. Villar gets the block and gets the win. Oh, my goodness. She had to have a block to get the win because Trigger had a buff advantage. Oh, my goodness. Heartbreak again for Trigger. Villar pulling out the block just when she needed it to advance. Nothing else she could do. Angel, great tournament. You played it extremely well. Trigger finishing in 5th place. Nothing wrong with that. She came in rated number 8. Going to move up the rankings. And then there were 4. The number 1 seed, Villar, still in it. Number 2 seed, Julia, still in it. Number 4 seed, Dimes. And surprising some people tonight, the number 6 seed, the Cardinal, is in the Final 4. All right, you know what? Tonight's epic event is brought to you by PlayDeadLive.com. Sign up, PlayDeadLive.com. Create a character. Play some pet battles with us. Play some kills game. A little bit of Phantom Fishing. And who knows, around the corner could be an epic new project called Farm Fights. Stay tuned for more. All right, let's get down to business here. We got Julia. We got the Cardinal. Give me those 999s. All right, Julia is the favorite. That means, Cardinal, you got to pick your pet first. Cardinal going with Sprout. Julia going with Larson. There is no pet advantage either way. Good start for the Cardinal. All right, 20-second timer starts right now. Timer is up. 1, 2, 3. Post your move. Both players playing the paste. Neither player with a block. Cardinal with a claw to the ankle. Julia 25% defense. Julia punch to the belly. Cardinal 25% defense. How about both players playing different attacks, defending the same, burning their pet paste, only to get a first round tie? Still 0-0. Twenty-second timer starts right now. Timer is up. 1, 2, 3. Push your moves. This is where it gets a little tricky. Both players going for a buff steal. Like I said, a little tricky. Both players with the same attack. Both players not blocking. And both players 25% defense. Could we get any more even? They both went with a kick to the head. Neither player got a block. Both players used a buff steal. And both players 25% defend. We're still 0-0. And they've used the same buffs. Round 3, 20-second timer starts now. It's looking like a classic. But it should be. I mean, you're playing for a trip to the finals. It's hard to get to the finals. Timer is up. 1, 2, 3. Push your moves. Both playing the pet juice. Cardinal with the block. Cardinal with the win. Just like that. Cardinal with a block and a win. Both players are completely out of buffs. That means Cardinal's a 2-1 favorite. All he's got to do is win 1. Julia's got to win 2 with no buffs. Meanwhile, Dimes and Villar are sweating. They're over there like, what's Dimes going to do? What's Villar going to do? They're second guessing themselves. They're trying to figure out who's going to play what and try and enjoy this game at the same time. All right. Chad and Julia, next round, 20-second timer. Timer is up. 1, 2, 3. Post your move. Will Cardinal get to the finals? Can Julia come back? All right, we got neither player with a block. Julia with a claw to the ankle. Cardinal, 25% defense. Cardinal kick to the head. Julia, 50% defense. It is what she needed. Oh, my goodness. Cardinal with 25%. Julia, 50%. A better defense by Julia to tie this thing up. We have got a true tiebreaker. Neither player has any buffs left. Whoever wins this match is going to the finals. Good luck, Cardinal. Good luck, Julia. 20-second timer starts now. Timer is up. 1, 2, 3. Post your move, and good luck to whoever is moving on to the finals. And who doesn't, you played a great game. Cardinal with the block. Cardinal with the win. Cardinal Chad moving on to the finals. Pulling the block just when he needed it most. What an epic battle. I mean, going to the wire, what a great match. This was a classic. Cardinal trying to get his first championship ever. And now he will await the winner between Villar and Dimes. Julia, not bad again. In the money, 4th place finish. All right, we need to see who the Cardinals going to be playing. Villar and dimes, give me 999s. All right, we know Villar's the #1 rated player. That means dimes. You got to pick your pet first. Dime's going to play burglar. Now, burglar is a neutral pet. There is no pet advantage. However, he will steal Villar's buff steal. All right? So Villar has no buff steal. Villar playing crevice. There is no pet advantage either way. Let's go to round number 1. 20-second timer starts right now. Timer is up. 1, 2, 3. Push your moves. We got Villar going with a punch to the belly. Dimes, claw. To the foot. Villar, 50% defense. Dimes, no defense. But dimes plays the paste, and dimes gets the win. One sec. I'm going to map this out. I think this is a tie. Sorry. It is a tie. Villar with a punch to the belly. 4 goes through. Not blocked, not defended. Takes dimes down to 1. Dimes adds 2 points for the pet pace, which makes it 3. Dimes with a claw to the ankle. Villar blocks 50% of it. That's 2-point attack. It is 3-3. So dimes burns the pet paste, and it is a tie. Had Villar played a pet juice, she would have actually gotten the win. All right, let's go to round number 2. 20-second timer starts right now. Timer's up. 1, 2, 3. Post your move. Both players playing pet juice. Both players would have kicked it ahead. Dimes with a block. Dimes with the win. This time Dimes gets the block. And both players burning a pet juice. All right, it is 1-0 Dimes. Round 3, 20-second timer starts right now. Dimes 1 win away from the finals. Got the number 1 player on the ropes. Can Villar come back? Timer's up. 1, 2, 3. Post your move. Dimes with the steal. Villar playing the pace. Dimes saw it coming. And both players with a block of the other person. Huge advantage to Dimes now. Neither player has a buff left, but Villar has dug a hole. 1-0 Dimes. 20-second timer starts right now. Timer's up. 1, 2, 3. Post your move. No move. No move. All right, delete your moves. Villar had a 10-second timer. Both moves need to be deleted. All right, need both players to refresh. All right, both players refresh. And let me know when you've refreshed the screen. All right, on the count of 3, I need you to post triple nines. 1, 2, 3, post. All right, 20-second timer starts right now. Timer's up. 1, 2, 3. Post your move. All right, we got Villar kicked it ahead. Dimes claw to the ankle. Neither player with a block. Villar, no defense. Dimes, no defense. It is a tie. Next round. "20-second timer starts right now. Timer's up. 1, 2, 3. Post your move. All right, we got punch to the belly and a bite to the neck. Neither player defending. Dimes defending 50% of the bite to the neck. Villar. I'm sorry. Dimes defending 50% of the belly. Villar 50% of the bite. It is a tie. It is a tie. Each player with a 50% defense and neither player with a block. All right, let's do it again. 20-second timer starts right now. Still Dimes 1, Villar 0. Neither player has a buff. Timer's up. 1, 2, 3. Post your move. We got Dimes with the block. Dimes with the win. Dimes moving on to the finals. Villar went with the claw, and Dimes saw it coming. Dimes went with the bite, and it was not blocked. Dimes came out of the gate very aggressive in that game, playing for the win. And then there were two. Villar with a third place finish. All right, we got Deadly Dimes. We got the Cardinal. Each trying for a championship. Take you back to the rankings. Now, you might not remember. Dimes has not won a championship this year, but she did win the grand championship in December. Prior to that, she had won the Orcus Octagon. And who is the defending Scorpion Sands champion from last year? Deadly Dimes. Prior to that, it was busy. One match to go. Cardinal and Dimes, give me triple nines. Dimes, are you with us? All right, Cardinal and dimes on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Give me triple nines. All right, we got good speed. Cardinal, you are the underdog. You have to pick your pet first. Cardinal going with Sprout. Dimes. Going with Shiver. Dimes does have a first round pet advantage, equivalent to a pet juice. All right, 20-second timer starts right now. Timer's up. 1, 2, 3. Push your move. We got Cardinal playing the pace. Dimes with the block. Ouch. And Dimes playing the pet juice as well. So a huge hole for the Cardinal. Losing his pace and losing round number 1. But it's not over. Let's go to round number 2. 20-second timer. Timer's up. 1, 2, 3. Push your move. Both players going with the buff steal. I see what y'all did. Cardinal kicked it ahead. Not blocked. No defense. Dimes bite to the neck. Not blocked, no defense. If either player would have even gotten a 25%, they would have won the round, but they didn't. Both use their buff steal. Each player with 1 buff remaining. 20-second timer starts right now. Advantage Dimes 1-0. Timer's up. 1, 2, 3. Post your moves. Dimes with the pace. Cardinal with the juice. Dimes with the block. Dimes with the win. 2 blocks out of 3 matches. She was in tune, saw it coming, and gets out with a championship win. Deadly Dimes via block. Congratulations, Dimes. Back-to-back Scorpion Sands championships. Cardinal, great tournament run. Awesome job. You were right there, but you just ran into a hot player that was all about the block tonight. Deadly Dimes with a gavel globe. Deadly Dimes. 150,000 dead dimes. Cardinal, 100,000. Valar, 90K. Julia, 80K. Trigger, 70K. Flyrod, 60K. Lexicon, bonus points. And Kel, bonus points. and maybe the most important, a permanent spot on the Pet Battle Pro Tour Wall of Fame. All right, everybody, what a great tournament. Awesome job. This is why we play them, to get to that moment where you can claim that championship. Anybody's game to win. Tomorrow morning, we will have Breakfast Club getting together, getting everybody's inventory. Julia will be running a contest, 5K kills game, 5K fishing. Get your scores up there quickly. And everybody else, you guys have a great night. Congratulations again to our finalists. And we will see you soon, everybody. Have a good one. Peace.